How can you become a paid caregiver for your family member? All right. So look, if this is your only question, that's easy. Stick around with me till the end, and I guarantee I'll answer this one for you. All right. I'll be right back. Let's get this intro out the way, and then we're gonna get started. Thanks. All right, so look, my name is Kion Church. A lot of people like to call me Mr. KC. They say it sounds a lot easier. So 2024 is here. I want you to play the easy game. You know what I mean? Check me out. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to tell you everything. All right. So what do? We help financially challenged family members to become paid caregivers through the Medicaid long-term health care program. And guess what? The reason why we're doing that is because I really feel that everybody taking care of somebody else, everybody that's on the lookout, they should be getting compensated too. You know what I mean? Ain't no fun if my family members can't get none. You know what I mean? Y'all my friends, y'all my family. I would love to see y'all getting paid from taking care of other people. You know, can't just look out for yourself. You know what I mean? Them is the selfish people. Like, we ain't worried about them. But if you honest to God looking out for somebody else, you need to get compensated for it. You know? So stick around with me to the end of the show, and I'm gonna break it down to you. All right. So look, happy 2024. You know what I mean? We were supposed to be on like maybe an hour ago. We had a whole lot of technical difficulties. I ain't did this live thing in a while, so you know I'm kind of rusty. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole team that's been mad at me, like, I thought you was going on. But listen, you can find us on a bunch of social media platforms, you know what I mean? YouTube being the biggest, you know what I mean? So if you didn't know we was over there, go on there, like, subscribe, share. You know, if you don't want to miss our next lessons, you know what I mean, or anything that we talking about, make sure that you subscribe. If you hear on the book, it's like 3 dashes or something. Make sure you hit that, and then you know, everything will be sweet for you. When I come up, you know what I mean, we'll be together. All right. So a lot of people been calling me. They like, yo, KC, man, you know, I'm spending my whole life trying to take care of somebody else, and my finances are super suffering. So, you know, what can I do to, you know, maybe put some money in my pocket? You know, we really want to offset and adjust. You know what I mean? Ain't no fun being broke, man. You know what I mean? If your back and your stomach is slow dragging, man, you're in a terrible situation, man. So, you know, we gotta fix that, number one. You know what I mean? If you're here with me now, hashtag live, we need to fix that. You know what I'm saying? If you here with me in a rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast, man. We got something for everybody. So look, I'm gonna tell y'all the one thing, man, because people call me from all over the country, and I tell them, I said, look, man, I'm in Delaware, but this good Medicaid info that I got for you is strong. Like, this thing work in 50 states, man. 50 of these joints. So look, if your loved one or the person that you're taking care of is Medicaid in the long-term health care program, they qualify for a paid caregiver. Like my boy Kurt used to say, man, simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that, straight up. So what's the magic trick? What's the secret sauce? Is no secret sauce, man. Okay, it's only one insurance company. Now, I found this out inadvertently because, you know, I had to move back home and take care of 2 people, my mother and my father. And you know what I mean? You know, fortunately, I wasn't really like a paycheck job kind of guy, which, like, you know, helped me out, and in turn I was able to help them out. But at the same time, it was like, you know, the money had stopped rolling in because I wasn't able to do what I was doing to get that bread. You know what I mean? You know, you got to keep the change rolling. You know what I'm saying? So if your money getting funny, and you honest to God helping some other people, what do you got to do? We got to figure it out. Shout out to Director Ivy. She says she don't see me. Look, we on my main Facebook page. We on the group page, and we on YouTube. All you got to do is look for Reliable Aid Inc. So if you here with me now, you know, hit the hashtags, hit the three buttons, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? So you can be in the know, because like, this is some good information. And I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody here is getting older. You know what I'm saying? And the people you know are getting even older than that. You know what I'm saying? So you may have to take care of somebody, one day in your life. So this may not apply to you right now, but guess what? Every day is a new day. So, new days, new challenges. You know what I mean? You want to be able to know this information. Plus, I know you got a cousin that's broke at his mama house, laying on a couch, and he can't leave because she need too much help. You know what I mean? So, what do you want to do? You want to bless them with this information. Type their name in the comment. Tell them call me 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. If you here with me now, share the link. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do, because listen, we here and we try and get it popping. Everybody deserve a paycheck. All right. So no secrets, no funny business. If your loved one is Medicaid, not Medicare. Medicare don't pay for this. If your loved one is Medicaid, all you got to do is make sure they get into the long-term health care program, and then boom, they qualify for a paid caregiver. Now, listen, we're gonna break that down real fast, right? Because some people call me and they be like, "Oh, well, my loved one got Medicaid and Medicare." Let me tell them, go to the Kion Church page. That's all. That's all you got to do. So, some people say, "Look, KC, my mom got Medicaid, Medicare, something else from her old job." You know what I'm saying? Now they got part A, B, C. It's really super confusing. And I think they do this because they don't want everybody to be in the right place at the right time. Because if you in the right place at the right time, you eligible for a hit. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm gonna tell you how to put that paycheck together. All right. Ain't no fun being broke, man. We ain't even doing that. It's 2024. We ain't with that. You feel me? So what you got to make sure is the main insurance, the main primary insurance is Medicaid. All right. Now, how do you do that? You got to check it out. You got the little card. If they in Medicaid, they got a card. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to call the number on the card. All right. So call the number on the card, or they should know, because like my pop had Aetna from his old job. You know what I mean? Sometimes after they retire, they still, keep the insurance that they had, which is probably like ain't even helping them no more, you know what I mean? But sometimes they still got that old insurance. Gotta necessarily get rid of that, because we need Medicaid to be the main thing. All right. So sometimes you may have Medicaid and Medicare. Now, Medicare is usually the primary, and Medicaid is usually your part B, right? So if that's the case, they're using Medicaid to pay for like things like medicine, maybe little different things you may need around the house, like DME, different things. That's a medical term. If you don't know what it is, don't even worry about it, right? But you know, that's how they configure that. Now they got this new thing, it's part C. I don't know, y'all may have seen the commercials on it. It's so complicated I can't even break it down. Just know that if you have anything else other than Medicaid, you in the wrong place. All right. So got to get you to Medicaid first. Once we get you to Medicaid, easy now, right? Because now all you got is Medicaid. Medicaid is handling everything from the top to the bottom. All right. So now what you do is you need to get into the long-term health care program, otherwise known for short as LTSS. I don't know how they shortened that into that, but that's what it is. All right. LTSS. So getting to the LTSS program, everybody in the program is qualified to get a paid caregiver. All right. You know what I mean? So how do you know if your peoples are in the LTSS program? Okay, look like we got some questions going on. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, Miss Ludia, are all these comments on the side? Are they new questions? You can give me the thumbs up. I don't know. I wish I had Smiley here with me. Special shout out to Smiley, my partner in crime on the internet. Sometimes we make these videos. We got to get back to making these good videos in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fern. She's our new office assistant. Director Ivy, I think she's in the building. If you got any questions, let me know. I kind of read slow, so don't worry about that. All right. So They look like questions, but they don't really look like questions. All right, so look, we're gonna make the caregiving lifestyle a little easier. I'm gonna just break it to you. If you're in the program, you gotta you if you got Medicaid, you gotta be in the program. If you in the program, we don't have any questions. Okay, it's a lot of questions in the questions tab, but I don't know, comments tab, but I don't know. Hey, this ain't what I do. If you got a question, put it right there on the book, you know what I mean, or video administrator, or hook it up for us real fast. We can see your questions. If you're on YouTube, look, I love my YouTube viewers, man. If you're on YouTube and you watching this live, man, shout out to you. This is really for you. You know what I mean? Our Facebook people, they call in a lot. They don't be commenting and asking no questions live. I don't know what's up with them, but our YouTube people, man, we love y'all, man. Y'all the greatest. All right. So some people be like, KC, how do I know if my mom is in the program, in the correct program? She's got Medicaid. How do I know she's in a program? All right. Number one way to figure out if your people's is in the right program, or if they're in the program at all. All right, they'll have a case manager. Now, sometimes it's called a it's only called a case manager, but some people be saying, oh well, they got a something manager, or a social worker, or a this or a that. If they got a case manager, they're in the right program, because once you get into the program, they assign you a case manager. All right, so that's going to be your biggest clue of whether you in or not. You know what I mean? Now, fortunately, if you in Delaware and you watching this, you know me, right? So, I didn't step the whole game up. Like 2023, it was like 6 months to really get you into the program. And it was hard, man. People was getting discouraged, you know. And these other companies, I'm gonna tell you, if you join with anybody else but Reliable Aid, they're gonna tell you what to do. They're gonna help you get that phone book application, and they're gonna say, hey man, fill it out, see what you can do. And when you get done, call me. Nah. Later for that. Listen, I got the method, I cracked the code, you know what I'm saying? We in the matrix over here. Check this out. Y'all know I got my peoples that work in the back. I call them up and I get all the information. You know what I mean? So if you want to know, or if you've ever put in for the application and you don't know whether you got approved, you don't know what your status is, all you got to do is call me. 302-689-3240. You call me up. I call down to the office. I ain't even gonna tell y'all the office, but if this is what you do, or you got that Medicaid card, you can figure it out. So I call down there and I say, yo, is church in the program? They say, well, church filled out an application, excuse me, but application hasn't been approved yet, right? So I say, well, okay, because when your application gets approved, they really split it into a couple pieces. Number one, they split it into financial status, you know what I mean? So they want to make sure that you financially eligible. Now, what I tell people is, don't get scared, because if you in Medicaid already, you approve financially. You know what I'm saying? It's just one more program. It's just one more hurdle. It's just one more thing they throw at you to make it a little harder before they can get you or your loved one a paycheck. That's it. But ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I take care of that. I'll figure that one out. You know what I mean? If not, I'll figure out who got to get this important information into their hands to make a financial eligibility decision. Y'all like them big words. 2024, I'm gonna throw them big words at y'all. You know what I mean? So we're gonna figure out who needs to be over top of this person's financial eligibility. And then what they do also, they split another piece up, and they give that to a medical worker. Now, the medical worker is usually a nurse, somebody on the other side who can, look at all your medical records, all the stuff that your PCP, your primary care physician, has told these people about you, all the information that they put into the system. You know what I mean? So they look at all that and they make a medical determination, right? So all the medical determination is because, like I said, don't get scared. You already in Medicaid. So ain't no thing. You feel me? Ain't no thing. What they going to do is they going to say, does this program help church, become a better person in any kind of way? And if they feel like, hey man, this I really think like this could work, then boom, they put you in. Now, like I know I done put my stuff in the Medicaid a year ago, man, and I ain't heard nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how Medicaid play. And it ain't your fault, man. It's just some lazy people out there, man. Not to call nobody out. And there's some great people out there. Now, the people that we work with, we on top of it. I told a lady the other day, I said, look, man, when you put your stuff in, call me because I'm on it. I'm on it. You know what I mean? And she was like, well, I didn't call you for she didn't call me for about a month or so. And she didn't hear nothing. And, it could have been a year or so before she heard something. But I told her, call me ASAP. She didn't call me ASAP. She called me up. She followed up with me about 30 days later, which takes me another 30 days to follow up with the people after you put it in. Because when you put it in, I'm calling day one, like, yo, did you get this information? You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't, I need to speak to the supervisor and we need to figure this one out because so and so they want in. You know what I mean? And I know they're eligible, so let's go. That's how we do it over here. All right. So look, what happened was she put this stuff in. One of the people in the background was kind of lazy. They was dragging their feet. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened, but all I know is I got on a case like Clouseau and figured it out. Now, needless to say, they're in the program, and it probably took me 30 days to get them in after the little 30-day wait. But I'm telling you like this, I've gotten people in 30 days. Like my success rate is through the roof right now. You know what I mean? 2024, we're going to do it even better than we did in 23 because I know the game now. You know what I'm saying? No other company can even guarantee this kind of stuff, man. We don't play around. Wow, this is great information. Thank you for this. Keys, what's up, man? Hey, look, man, I had some people from Texas the other day call me up. And I told them, I said, look, man, this information is good for all 50 states. Just unfortunately, I can't help you personally. You know what I mean? But it's the same info. All you got to do is rewind the video back to the beginning, check it out, and then boom, we popping. We popping after that. So, yo, if you here with me live, hashtag live. If you here with me in a rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. I need to read some of these things on here that I put up. Join our caregiver community by hitting the subscribe button. We're here to support each other, so make sure to like and share this video if you found it helpful. All right, so look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Don't just share this video if you wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? Like I'm like my man on Do the Right Thing said, I'm kicking that double truth. So if you notice the truth, share that thing. If you didn't get no valuable, information out of this today, and you just watching for fun, this little dude got a big beard and I think he's funny, that's great. Don't even share it. But if you know, like I know, it's somebody out here that can use this information, share this thing, man. You know what I mean? Let's get it popping. Everybody need to get some. All my friends that's caregivers need to be getting paid. You know what I mean? I'm a caregiver. I'm trying to get to the bag. You know what I mean? If you're a caregiver and you trying to get to the bag, this your show right here. Look, we're going to come on every day, I think, in 2024. We're going to try at least Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? Today's the first real day we back at it. You know what I mean? I'm in the office hustling. I had to take all my my plaques off the wall. I know my wall looking naked with a bunch of nails on it. You know what I'm saying? But we recently found a new office home space. So, you know what I mean? We kind of got out of my pop's dining room. We ain't hanging out at the crib no more. We're officially on Pennsylvania Avenue. You don't need to check us out. Google us if nothing else, because our Google ratings go up. You know what I'm saying? We was like the #1 home care agency. I ain't even gonna say home care because we don't do home care. And if anybody from the state is watching, I'm sorry because they was on my neck. I told people we did home care. We don't do home care. We do PASA, Personal Assistant Service Agency. PASA. We don't do home care. We don't do none of that. It's non-medical. We don't have patients. We have clients. You know what I'm saying? But what we do is we help a lot of people. And this is the best kind of care, you know what I mean, to me, because we on the front line, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of doctors don't care for you as much as the caregiver care for you. You know what I mean? Caregiver going to help you out first thing in the morning. You know what I mean? You want to get your hygiene together. Boom, that's what they helping you with. You want to get some clean clothes on. Boom, that's what they helping you with. You want to make a run to the store. You know what I mean? They might jump on the bus with you. Ain't no telling what a caregiver going to do to you or do for you. I'm sorry. they're gonna do what they're gonna do to you. Is they're gonna take good care of you. All right. So listen, Director Ivy just chimed in. 1401 Pennsylvania Avenue. Make sure you Google us because that's real important to the algorithm. You feel me? We over there, we're in the jewel of Trolley Square. Now listen, you ain't gotta believe me. Because Trolley Square is big business. I'm gonna just already tell y'all that. So by popular demand, we had to be in the best location. All right. So the building that we in right now is called the Jewel of Trolley Square. It's like the largest building in Trolley Square. Like we overlooking everything. Now we ain't overlooking anything because we on the main floor. But the building is so big, it's overlooking everything. You know what I mean? We'll block up the street from where everybody go a party at. We'll block down the street from downtown, and where the big money makers and legislation is popping at. So we doing our thing, man. We really would love to do it with you in 2024. All you got to do is reach out 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. So look, real fast, I gave y'all when you get into the program, what happens? You get a financial eligibility person, you get a nurse. Nurse goes over your medical eligibility. Now remind me, because I'm gonna give y'all some tips tomorrow on what to tell these people to make sure that you get on in. You know what I mean? Look, KC gonna walk you from the parking lot to the VIP, because that's just how I do it. You know what I mean? Straight up. Okay, now the third part, what they gonna do is, because you are the main thing that's going on, you the main thing. Like you putting in for this LTSS care, you know what I mean? You the main thing, you feel me? So what they gonna do is they're gonna want to talk to you. They want to holler at you, baby. Now listen, what they gonna say? They're gonna ask you a bunch of questions to make sure that this is for you. Now, I'm gonna give you this free tip right now. We ain't even gonna wait till tomorrow. Tell them everything. Tell them everything, man. Listen, tell them how your day going. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I always tell people, tell them everything. But look, go with your worst day. You know what I'm saying? Tell them how you felt that day. It was raining out. I was sore. I had to get up. I had a million things I had to do. Had to go to these doctor's appointments. I needed some help. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to transfer from the bed to my wheelchair to get to the toilet. I'm in the bathroom. Some people's hard for them to put their toothpaste on a toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell them why you need a caregiver. Look, it's important to my life that I get this caregiver because, I don't know what I'm going to do without it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know what Pops would do without his caregiver. Straight up, man, because, it's rough out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. So, you may need a little more. Don't be afraid to tell them everything. If you got notes on how it went down, read from your notes. Don't be afraid is the main thing, man. You need this help. You know what I mean? My mom used to do things like, I don't need that, or I don't want to talk to him. And then it's like, okay, we're going to give you an hour. What you going to get with an hour? Like, you know what I mean? Then you're going to be calling me up talking about, KC, how I get my hours increased? I'll be like, what'd you tell the people? Oh, I told them I ain't need nothing. Okay, well, they didn't give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mike G, what's up, baby? I see that you calling me, man. Make sure that you tuning in on Facebook around this time every day, man. Or call me on a hot wire, 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. Now, look, for all y'all that used to text your questions in, man, we with this bum phone company now, man, and I'm sorry because I'm upset we can't text each other no more on that number. Now I got to do something to figure this out, because a lot of people used to text me from like all over the country, you know what I'm saying? And they ask me questions, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really sorry because I feel like I let y'all down. I don't got to wait for you to text me. So while we on the line, man, put it in the comments. You can go to YouTube, you can go over there, do whatever you got to do, put it in the comment, you know what I mean? Or call down there, you know what I'm saying? You call that number and Fern will probably answer, and she'll be like, how can I help you? All you got to do is say, look, I want to speak to KC directly. Listen, my crew under strict orders. They under strict orders. If somebody call for KC, put them through. You feel me? That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. If you call down there and you like, yo, man, I seen a video, man. It's this little dude with a big beard. I need to holler at him. They gonna put you through, man. We not playing, man. Ain't no fun unless my peoples could get some. And if you here with me, you my peoples. You feel me? That's how we doing that thing right there, man. Who do we help? We help the financially challenged family member to get paid through the Medicaid long-term health care program. I got to say that every now and then because sometimes I forget the actual verbiage. You know what I'm saying? We was going over the other day. My boy Romy Rome, he's the business coach. He was like, man, let me hear your elevator speech. I broke it down to him, baby. Listen, if you want to get paid, we gonna get you paid. You know what I mean? You're a caregiver, man. You going broke, trying to stay home and help everybody. We gonna get you paid. Oh, word. There it is, man. Listen, that's really all I got for you, man. If y'all got some questions for me, you know what to do, man. I'm glad to be back with y'all. It's 2024, man. I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? We living our best life. You know, Pop kind of down right now. Keep him in your prayers. He'll be back to a theater near you soon. You know what I'm saying? We getting it popping though, man. If you need some help, if you need to get your loved one into the program, it's all good. Okay. So I told you 1, 2, and 3, doctor eligibility, financial eligibility, nurse give you paperwork, make sure you get in. The interview is the third thing. After that, they're gonna say, guess what? You popping like Pepsi, baby. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Once they get you in, they're gonna make you pick out an MCO. You know, it's all luck of the draw with them people. You know what I mean? They all do the same thing pretty much. You know what I mean? Now, I probably got a personal favorite. If you say, hey, KC, they just got me in, which MCO would you pick? I probably tell you based on your certain situations, you know, maybe your location where you live at, and you know, how you living, you know what I'm saying? Which one I think will be best for you. But they all do the same thing. And then after that, we sign you up, you know what I mean? Your nephew who been taking care of you, coming by the house, you know, sporadically, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get him a full-time paycheck. And that's the real reason for this whole thing, you know what I mean? See, people, you know, people gonna help you, but I'm gonna keep it funky with you, man. If they can't come up financially or at least maintain financially, they not gonna be, you know, what we call steady help. You know what I mean? Because they got other things they gotta do, and you can't even put the blame on another person who can't help you full time because I'm gonna help you full time. I can't go broke. You know, my rent still need to be paid. You know what I'm saying? I got that car note. Don't forget. You know what I'm saying? I might got a mortgage or some rent. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, my baby mom might be on me. You know what I'm saying? She want little man. You know, we just past Christmas. You feel me, y'all? I ain't gotta tell y'all because I know you spent out on Christmas. I ain't gotta tell you how hard it is. So look, make sure that if you eligible, you know, get into the program. You know what I mean? If you in the program, you need a little help, call me, man, because you my favorite kind of person. You ready, you ready to go. You know what I'm saying? If you starting from scratch and you need all this, you know what I mean, that I've been talking to you about, running my big mouth for the past half an hour, let me know. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get you right in there. Look, my name is Mr. KC. I'm your in-home healthcare guide. Like I said, all you got to do is pull up. I'm gonna walk you from the parking lot to the VIP. See what I'm saying? And guess what? Simple as that. Like my boy from Baltimore say, simple as that, B. You know, that's all it is, man. Look, that's all I got, man. I love you, man. Don't let anybody shame or blame you into thinking that, you know, looking out for somebody else is bad business. You know what I'm saying? We doing this to get these jewels. When I get to the pearly gates, I want to give a couple high fives out and walk on through. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to ask jokers, yo, you remember me? You remember me? Nah, man. See, that's them selfish people, man. They selfish. When they get to the gates, they gonna be, you know, y'all know such and such. Your name ain't on the list, cuz. Nah. You remember how I you know how I played it. You know what I'm saying? We help people, man, and that's what we do, man. If you need some help, call me 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. Now, you could be a caregiver. You could be the one who need to care. You could be the one who knows a person who needs to care. But listen, call me. I'm gonna make sure that we help you out. We're gonna tighten you all the way up. It's 2024. You know what I mean? Happy New Year, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back to checking out Sherelle Parker, first ever African American mayor in Philadelphia, the 100th mayor. Yo, she's strong too. She's super strong. Make sure you check her out. Give her a shout out. You know what I mean? Big city of Philly. We even helping them jokers too. You know what I mean? Can't put you on unless you in Delaware, but I can give you all the rules and regs and how they plan it. You know what I'm saying? And then that way you can use that information and make your own informed decision, as our director says. And then you can move on to big things, you know. Also, shout out to everybody who came through the employee party the other day, man. It was a blast, man. Jokers are still talking about it. We had an ugly sweater contest, you know what I'm saying? We had a bunch of stuff, man, bunch of giveaways. Look, I think next year we're gonna open it up to everybody, you know what I mean? Because people, you know, was saying like, yo, man, why you ain't invite us? Man, this thing right here, we just moved into the new building, 1401 Pennsylvania Avenue, Suite 106. So we had to like give back to, you know, our immediate crew up front, you know what I'm saying? But man, it was so wide open, man. Next year, man, we're gonna do it big, or this year, because we in 2024. You feel me? So this year we're gonna do it big. If you missed it, I'm gonna need you there, man. Put that one on your calendar. Also, we got some other things coming up real soon. The director got a lot of big plans for us. You know, we do big things only. You know what I'm saying? So stick around. Hashtag live, hashtag rebroadcast, man. I'm gonna get on y'all tomorrow, man. I'm gonna come up with a good one. And that's what it is. If you got some questions, comments, put it in the comments section, and you know, I'm gonna answer that for you tomorrow. If you got any questions, call me. You know, 302-689-3240. I love y'all. I gotta go. Peace.